Guys, you need to see this. Like, can you see this? Can you really see this? It looks like I have what we call a conjoined twins, because these two braids, they are so glued together. You can't take them apart unless you're going to break your hair. If you are not careful, I'm going to be separating these conjoined twins. I'm going to be carefully separating them so that I don't break my hair, because this can be a really bad situation. When I saw it, I knew that, oh, this is really bad. So in this situation, patience and gentleness is really required. So I'm going to show you guys how I took this down, separated the braids without breaking my hair, and how I also detangle my hair in this kind of situation. If you're going on a long-term protective style, you have to check your braids. You don't just abandon your hair. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taking down these braids one after the other. So my hair is moisturized, so I didn't need to add anything. My hair is really moisturized. If you know you are really not in the right frame of mind, don't even begin to do this. Just leave the hair, let it be until you are in that space where you can take this down. If you know you don't have the time yet, wait until you do have the time. So I take down one first. When I got to the roots, I stopped using the tool. So I tried to separate it a little bit, but still, it's not still going to come through. As you can see, it's still really glued, married to the other braid. So I'm going to leave that and then go to the next one, take it down and see if we are able to pull them apart. Of course, I'm not scared because I try as much as possible to take care of them, to moisturize, deep condition. So taking down these braids was not really difficult as I thought it would be. It looked like a disaster, but I was able to manage it. So I took down the second braid, and yeah, so what we have here is that the braid, this particular one, has joined the other one. So what I'm going to do now is to carefully look for the midpoint, like the line in between the both of them. But for me to do that, I have to detangle a little bit. So I used my fingers carefully, look for the midpoints. When I was able to get a clean part, then I would tuck in one of the section and then focus on one to detangle it. So I was very careful with this, and yeah, I finally found a clean part using my fingers. Guys, this is not the time for you to start using brush and comb. In fact, don't even try to use it. You're going to break your hair. All through this detangling process, I used just my fingers. Please don't use any tools, I would advise. So I tucked the other part away and I decided to use my fingers. I just gently started detangling this section because by now there are some shed hairs already at the roots. So as I was just detangling, they were sliding down. As you can see, like I said, my hair is moisturized, really moisturized. So I didn't need to apply any products. I didn't need to apply anything to help me with this process. So I kept on, just detangling from the roots, trying to separate the hairs from each other, removing the shaded hairs. And yes, I was done with this section. And yeah, I was just loving my hair. I was just trying to check my hair to see if everything was okay. I checked the ends of my hair, if there were any hair stuck at the ends, because some shedding can get stuck at your ends, and if you're not careful, it may form knots. So I put that into a twist, then I focused on the other section. So as you can see, I'm doing the same thing, removing shaded hairs, detangling from the roots. So I had to speed up this part because honestly it took me a while. It really took me a while. I don't want to make this video a long one. So as you can see, the shine, you see my hair is really shining in this part. So like I said, my hair is moisturized. So I kept on removing shed hairs, and making sure that there are no flyaways. in between or around the parts that I've created already, then I'm going to put these sections back into my braids. So if you see something like this, you don't need to panic, you don't need to be scared. One thing I would advise is that to make sure your hair is really moisturized before you do that. And if your hair isn't moisturized at that particular time you want to take it down, make sure that you're using something like a leave-in conditioner or anything with sleep that will help you. You can even use okra gel or aloe vera gel, flaxseed gel, anything that has sleep that can help you to successfully take this down. You don't just want to go in there and start ripping your hair apart. It's not going to separate. It's not magic. It's not going to separate. You're going to end up breaking your hair. So as you can see, this one is standing on its own now, while this other one is standing on its own. I'm just going to lose the twist and put it in braids. So I was able to successfully separate these two braids. So it might look like a disaster at the beginning, but with patience and making sure that my hair is well moisturized, and I took my time. I had to fast forward some part of this video because of time, but I really took my time, and I was only going to take down just those two braids. I wasn't taking down my entire braids. So I decided to show you guys how I did it, and without breaking my hair. So when you see something like this, please don't panic. If you're not in the right frame of mind to take it down, don't take it down, just leave it. So it has been like that for a while. I decided to take it down just to show you guys that if you take care of your hair while in protective style, your hair is not going to be dry. So, and when your hair is not dry, taking down situations like that is going to look easy, even though it's not easy, but it helps when the hair is in a good state, because I didn't even have any challenge taking it down. I just knew I had to take my time, and I finally separated the conjoined twins. So that's all for this video, guys. I was able to gather all the shedding that I accumulated for just these two braids that I took down, and this is what I gathered. So this is it, guys. I just thought to share this tip with you all, in case you find yourself struggling with hair that are matted together in this kind of way. You can easily take them down. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.